In this day of judging, we see it rampant. The left judging the right, and the right judging the left, and with the words of the left and the right, all coming back to bite and devour one another. Both unaware of an unseen evil that's pitting one against the other, destroying the offspring of God. Unaware. It's clearly written, a day of God's judging, which is just, will come. Consider Jeremiah, who was a prophet, used of the Father to expose the evil of his day. They weren't his opinions and ideas. They were the opinions and ideas of the Father. And look at the consequences of his expressing those words. He protected them, but he suffered greatly for sharing those words. He had come to one point where he didn't want to speak it no more. God simply said he'd get somebody else. He realized he had to speak those words. They were like a fire in him. He had to speak it. It wasn't his opinion, others judging one another. That's what it was meant in that video I just put out. Watch what you say and judge today. When you, independent from God, say and judge, independent from Him, there's no protection. Not in this day and age. But if He calls you to say and judge things, and it's not your judging saying, it's your words that are seeking to correct this world, the religious world, and is judging this world, as the Spirit's task was, to expose sin, righteousness, and judgment. That sin was to all men. For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. His hope of glory that's in us, and are not acting to that mind of our spirit with the mind of Christ, but going with our carnal mind and its opinions and ideas according to some particular race, culture, creed, or gender. In your flesh, that makeup, there's nothing good. There's no good can come out of that. But when you speak through the Spirit, it'll be spirit and life. Though it's exposing men of their sin nature, it's in the hope that we see the righteousness of Christ. How we don't have any righteousness of our own. All we have is His. And get us to turn around and embrace His promise of forgiveness. Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. They're destroying one another. The offspring of God. Unaware. Pitting a race against race, culture against culture, and creed against creed. And gender against gender. With an evil behind all this that seeks to destroy all flesh. Every race, every culture, creeds of men, doctrines of the devil and demons, and destroying the image of God by destroying the genders. So much to it, such depth to it. I've shared in a lot of the other videos. And trying to get this warning out. What's happening today. We see it in politics today. God. Each one blame the other with the same thing that they're doing. Oh man, you're judging others, you're condemning yourself. You do the same thing. Whatever's measured out gets measured back. Now, every idle word, you had better learn how to speak. There's words of life coming out of your spirit. Whether anybody can see that or don't see it, or assume that you're just adding to the judging. No, it's not my judgment. Words I speak is not mine, but my Father's. It's not me judging you. It's Him bringing out the truth. And I'm just speaking the truth. Don't hate the messenger. Take a look at the evil that's seeking to destroy us all.